Alright, some slack time. Alright, good morning everyone, and or good night, or it could be anywhere, but just checking in. I wanted to discuss again and add to my little YouTube journal entry crypto crap. And I know there's a lot going on right now. There's the whole tether drama. A lot of people are saying it's FUD. Some people are saying it's not, and the Attorney General is researching this and investigating them. So I think a lot of people right now are kind of wondering, like, what do I do now? And everyone's kind of like either jumping out, freaking out, or not even doing anything at all. Personally, for me, I'm not even doing anything. I'm not into Tether anyways. I honestly make Bitcoin my stable coin, even though it's not. But I only do it because, it was the beginning. I came from a generation that Bitcoin was the beginning, so it's always going to be my beginning, new beginnings. So I always start there and go back and forth here and there and end in Bitcoin. Sometimes I make my other one, my high pick right now is Cardano right now. I make that. And the reason why I make that as my stable coin is because for one, that's what I'm always gonna. That's what I want to have right now, anyways. So regardless of what goes down and up, I take the ride. So I'm not here to see if I can stop loss and try to stay within the same price range and come in at a good time. And I'm more into dollar cost averaging. So what do I think is going on? I personally think that I think there's two things going on. I think one, I think that what's going on is not fake, of course. The Attorney General is really researching the Bitfinex and Tether drama. There's the other half that, from what Box Mining out there mentioned, is that over there where he lives, he lives in Hong Kong area, where his community, his area, don't believe it's true, so they're barely reacting to it. And there's other YouTubers out there in news saying that they moved the money to an account overseas. I forgot which country. What was that again? I forgot which one, but either way, they moved the money and now it's kind of like in a freeze over there. So they're having some issues trying to get that money out. But the good news is they're working on it, and they're gonna get everyone back. So there's that part. The other one is that they've been robbed and they're trying to cover their tracks, which some exchanges have done that recently. So there's a lot of questions right now. For one, I don't think it's that big of a deal what's going on, partially because of the market reaction. If it was really something serious and something of a big deal, we would have probably dropped more so than where we're at. So like I said in my previous videos out there, try to take a step back. Try not to initially overreact from the first thing you see. Take things with a grain of salt with this space. It's really, stick to what you believe yourself right now. And I know some people are so confident what they have, and then when they see news or they see YouTubers, they react to it. So I personally say, whatever everyone's doing right now, keep doing it. Keep doing your research. Keep your coins to where your coins are at. Believe in your coins. As of right now, people are trying to move Tether out. I mean, that's fine. Just move it out, because Tether has a long history of weird stuff going on anyways. Like I said, I'm not even in it, so that's why I don't really care. But what I noticed though, and based on volumes and control and trades going on right now, people are moving from Tether to another kind of stable coin, like USDT or True USDT. What's that? The USD Circle. So I think as of now, let's say the bigger picture right now, because what I see right now is that in market psychology, we are at the tail end of this whole cycle, which I think noted as disbelief in the generic one. I think there's another phase in there close by, and it's supposed to. And it's funny that I believe we're in that stage right now too, because I actually mentioned it to some of my friends about that, like, I think we're in the end of the cycle, and the next part, I don't know when, but the next phase would be the bull run, and the generic calendar, the generic chart says disbelief, and I shared it to one of my friends that's trying to get into crypto, and he said, I'll see when I believe. And then he realized what he said, and he's like, whoa, I guess I am in disbelief right now. And it's funny how that is, but that's right now. It's the one thing I try to remind people right now in this space right now, since it's still growing and still the beginning of it all. I try not to get too tied into what the stock market follows right now, because for one, the stock market is already regulated and balanced now. So patterns and such, and all the theories out there, people are trying to carry it over to crypto. But the bigger picture that everyone should realize is that crypto is not completely regulated. Unfortunately, I know some people are probably like, they don't believe that statement, but there's people out there doing wash trading still, trying to hype up, trying to pump the coins and such. And since everything is still at a low cap, even Bitcoin's so low, because if you think about it, there's more than Bitcoin is barely in the billions, and how much money is in this world that's being circulated already? It's more than billions. It's like, I can't even imagine right now. It's more than trillions. So imagine if all that goes into the space. If 800 billion during the last bull run pumped Bitcoin to almost 20 grand, and also carried along all the altcoins along with it to whatever value they were at, imagine if 2 trillion comes in. And 2 trillion can easily come in. For one, if you think about it, let's see, probably even half of the world controls more than 2 trillion. But I'm just trying to put in perspectives to what could potentially happen. And also remember, which reminds me, when things can cut down fast, when you see that thing come down fast, the prices, just remember that it can easily go up fast as well. But it's funny because it's easier to bring it down than to bring it up as well, because it's easier to control it down. Because there's more at hand to hold it down. And but if there's one trillionaire out there, or a team of billionaires that want to just buy Bitcoin just for the hell of it, our value can jump to like almost 10 grand in a snap of a finger. So just remember that. So my goal is to remind people to like, hold on, just take a step back. What's going on? Stay patient. Probably people are wondering, now, should I buy in now? And I would wait it out a bit, just a little longer. I would keep an eye out on volumes and right now and see how it is, because I think there's a possibility it might dip a little more depending on how this unfolds, the news. Personally, I'm going to get more. I'm going to dollar cost average, so I'm going to get more now, and if it dips, I'll get more later. And then if it goes back up, then it all works out. So try that, and just remember, just try and not get caught up with all this right now. So I just want to remind everyone that there's people out there like me that, I'm just reading all this and I'm just like, meh, like, just do my thing and just realize the bigger picture, and just remember that this next bull run, it's not a matter of if, it's when. When will happen? A lot of people are saying 2020, some of it's 2021 out there, but it's gonna happen, and you might as well just keep everything as is, and rather than trying to overreact, because unfortunately, those who don't believe or jump out, and then if it goes up, it's going to be too late. It's going to go up so fast because of FOMO and because of manipulation that you're going to look at 5,000 today, and before you know, you might wake up and it's going to be at 7,000, and then you're going to jump in, and the value will just keep coming up, and then that's going to be the next bull run. It's going to happen fast now. This is at a perfect stage right now with market psychology and with market cycles and patterns to hit the bull run now, because there's a stage that everyone feels so mellow right now, to the point where even if it came up, if it comes down, everyone's just whatever. That psychology right there is just perfect right now for everyone to know that's like the makings of a perfect bull run to happen now. Because once someone buys now and hit it up, everyone's gonna go crazy and try to catch up to it. So, and look and observe the other news out there. There's one I saw that E-Trade's trying to come in now to buy Bitcoin, and I mean, that's huge, because those are traders right now. Those are the ones who want to spend money and to make money. So we'll see how that unfolds. If any comments, just go ahead and feel free to message me, make a comment. I don't know, do whatever you want. Smoke signal, send a pigeon. I love to chat with people lately. It's been hard to open up to people nowadays just because of what's going on. So that's why this is also my safe place to express myself now, and hopefully someone hears this and reaches out and just chat. I'm not here to convince you to shill or anything. I just want to just talk about it, just because this is the kind of stuff that's great to talk, because I'm 33, so my generation that's the prime picking of this market now, because they were the ones that came in during gold. They were the ones that came in during the .com, and they were our age. And where are they now? Millionaires, billionaires out there. This is our generation's chance to be there. So just think about that too. Anyways, I think I'm watching my timer going over too long. I went from like 3-minute videos to now plus 10. So that goes to show how much I want to just chat. But like I said, any questions, shoot them out. I'll see you later.